Hello everyone, get your chips. It's time for Realtor Monica's Tuesdays Tips. Realtor Monica. Now with Agent Thursdays. Hey guys, Realtor Monica here with this week's Realtor Monica's Tuesdays Tips with Agent Thursdays. Today we have with us
Jenni Armstrong.
And Jenny, what brokerage are you with?
Watkins Real Estate Associates.
All right, awesome, Jenny. So usually the way I begin, just so my viewers get to know you a little bit, what made you go into real estate?
Okay, so real estate, I guess, was always sort of in my family. In my line, my grandfather had some rental properties. My mom had some rental properties.
Oh.
I started off working at a property management company and got my license, flipped some homes, and then ultimately ended up landing in residential sales.
Oh, so very roundabout, but you kind of were thrust into it early, sounds like, in a way.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so then I guess you didn't really have expectations at that time that maybe panned out differently, or do you see anything different now on this side, on the residential side, that maybe?
No, I actually like residential a lot more. It's more fulfilling. It's more rewarding. So I definitely would not go back into property management again. And if I ever had another rental property personally, I would hire a property manager to manage it for me.
Yeah, I always said I probably would have to as well.
Right.
That side, I just would prefer not really having to handle that.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then with commercial, it's probably, being on the residential side, it seems to be a little more personable. Than business.
Yes.
So it can definitely be more fulfilling that way.
Right. And with the property management side, there's a lot of no. You have to say no. Like you have to say negative things to your customers. Rather on this side, we are helping them fulfill dreams.
True.
And it's just the joy, the positive versus that side. To me, felt a little more negative.
Yeah, a different side of reality that you have to confront a little bit more. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, cool. Well, do you, what was I going to ask? I'm sorry. What's one tip that you might give to first-time homebuyers?
First-time homebuyers?
Yeah.
Okay, first-time homebuyers, save up your money. When you're wanting to go into possibly purchasing and you're thinking about doing it, start saving money. Don't go out to eat. Don't go buy a new car.
Right.
Don't go buy a new anything. Don't use your credit.
Such good advice.
At all.
Yeah.
Keep yourself where you are and talk to a lender soon so that you can get a good idea of your whole credit profile. Yeah, and they can also help you if you have any hurdles to jump over before actually getting to home ownership.
Right. Very great advice. And also, if you go out, you get to that point, you get approved, pre-approved for a home, and you put an offer in, they accept it, now you're binding. Soon you're on the way to your closing. Don't go then and say, I want all new stuff, and go buy a car. Then, on your way to closing.
Right.
Because it can still fall through after you've gone through all the hurdles to get there.
Exactly.
And that happens.
It does happen.
So for sure. That was a good point to make there. Okay, well, do you, for our local viewers, at times, if you have a local listing, do you have one that you mind talking about? And then I usually run an ad after the interview. So.
Okay, great. I do. I actually have, can I do two?
Yeah. You'll be the first one to do two. Okay. So now I'm going to have to let people do two. But it's Jenny, so I love Jenny. So I will do that for future agents as well. But go ahead.
To be first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got one in Locust Grove in Heron Bay.
Okay.
It is absolutely adorable. 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's a ranch with a bonus above the garage. Fenced-in backyard, very private backyard. And the seller has recently put in over $56,000 in upgrades in the last 12 months. And
awesome.
Those are big ticket items like roof, water heater. Plumbing from the house to the street.
Oh, wow.
Big ticket items.
Yeah, that is very.
And all new appliances in the kitchen. So that is huge. Do we sell the price?
I'll run all that in the advertisement.
Okay,
If you can just give some of the features and things,
Okay.
then I'll.
All right, so that is the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and that one's adorable. And then the second one I have is in Hampton. It's coming soon. It'll actually be out next week. It's going to be technically a bit of a fixer upper,
Okay.
but it is also 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms. It is on over 2.5 acres. It backs up to a pond, so you have a beautiful view out your back door. Multiple like porches on the back. The primary suite is upstairs, and it has its own balcony. So it's a really unique home. It's got 2 living spaces, 2 living areas. It's just going to, take a special buyer that sees that charm.
The potential.
Yeah, it is very charming. It's
nice.
Just, it's
Right.
a little help right now.
Okay. Well, usually, as far as the ads, I usually run the ones that are up and running, already listed. So the coming soon, we'll get back with you on that. I do have where I will go back and do an ad for some of the coming soon. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So I definitely will reach back out and I'll check and make sure it's okay to run it at that time. So okay, well, awesome. You know what? I really appreciate you taking the time today and allowing me to interview you. And see, it was not that bad. Yeah. So, but no, I appreciate your expertise. Jenni's been in the game for a minute, so I've learned a lot from her in a short period of time, and she's crushing it. So just want to make sure we get tips from these seasoned agents that can really help us out there and to help the buyers. So hopefully you guys learned something today. So all right, well, I appreciate it. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Pick up the phone and find your home. Realtor Monica.